Timothy, you have been summoned.
But yeah, no. I think the last Pixar movie I watched was Coco. Because what's come out since then? We've got Inside Out 2. We've got there's a dinosaur one. Was it?
Yeah, The Good Dinosaur.
Wait, no, but that's older, right? Because that came out when we were in college. Because you went to see it with your boy. So...
With my boy.
Yeah, your boy.
With your boy.
I remember this because I remember
I thought you were
stupid
talking
facts.
I thought you were talking about Dinosaur for a second.
No,
It came
not
out
Dinosaur.
in
The Good Dinosaur. So what other Pixar movies have come out since Coco? Was Luca a Pixar movie or?
Yes,
I haven't seen that.
That's a good one. I like it.
So we've had Inside Out 2,
Yeah.
Elemental,
Oh right.
Lightyear. I haven't even seen that one.
That's. Oh, yeah,
I didn't realize that was Pixar.
I also didn't realize it was Pixar.
Oh, I guess
I
why
assume
wouldn't
it
it be?
was
It's Toy
because
Story.
it's Toy
Yeah,
Story
okay, that makes
based.
sense.
Oh, that does make sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just wasn't thinking.
Turning Red.
Oh, I've seen Turning Red. Okay, so that one's more
I haven't
recent.
seen Turning Red.
I
You
watched
haven't
that
or
one
have?
while I was in the hospital.
I haven't.
Wow, maybe we should watch that when you're staying with me because you would like it.
Yeah.
I'm sure that I would. I just never. I just
We should
haven't
watch
seen
it. Maybe we will.
Yeah.
Um,
And then Luca, Soul, Onward.
Soul. Oh,
wanna
I've seen Soul and Onward. Okay.
I want to rewatch Onward because I watched it before I
did.
started getting into D&D.
Yeah.
So I'd like to rewatch it now that I'm
What year
in.
did that come out?
2020.
Okay, so I was into D&D by that point, but not as far into it. But still,
Yeah.
You've seen nothing, Tim? You've never seen a Pixar movie? How?
There's Tim.
it. Hey, Tim.
You've been summoned.
Yeah.
Then we got
So the
Toy
most
Story
recent
4.
one I've seen is Turning Red, though, right? Out of what you just listed. If I've seen Turning Red, I've seen Onward, I've seen Soul. The most recent is Turning Red. For me.
Yeah.
Okay. And
Okay.
that was what year?
Turning Red, you
Yeah.
said? Oh, wow. That literally came out the day I was admitted into the hospital.
Oh,
March 11th, 2022.
I see.
Well, I'm never going to forget that now. And then, Toy Story, all the Toy Stories, Incredibles, Coco, Cars,
Yeah.
Finding Dory and Nemo. Yeah, The Good Dinosaur, which came out in 2015.
Right, we were in college.
Monsters, Inc. and University.
I think The Good Dinosaur and some of the Toy Story movies are like the only ones I hadn't seen up until the more recent stuff. Like I watched every Pixar movie except The Good Dinosaur, and I haven't seen Toy Story 3 or 4.
I was a mess in Toy Story 3.
Same.
That's what I've heard, and the thing is, the reason I never went and saw it, was because it had been so long since I hadn't watched Toy Story 1 and 2 since I was a small child. So I was like, I'm not gonna have I don't remember it. So I feel like I wouldn't have the emotional attachment to it. So I was like, I'll have to rewatch Toy Story, and then I never rewatched Toy Story. So I never watched Toy Story 3. And here we are.
Yeah.
Now I think I've missed my window for caring about watching Toy Story. Sienna, can you turn up the tavern music? Because I can't hear it even a little bit. There we go. That's better. Thank you.
Better.
Yeah.
Now I gotta turn it down
Oh.
for me. No, it's fine though, because I can do that on my...
How terrible is this audio?
Well, it's better than no audio.
Yeah.
I think my mic is just fully dead,
Oh, no.
and I have to buy a new one.
Oh, that's rough.
That's
So
how I
these
feel
are-
about my camera. When I first came on and my camera turned off, it was because I was trying my webcam one more time.
Do you and I have the same webcam? Should I
Yeah.
be scared?
Well, remember mine was doing that thing where it would
Yeah.
look really glitchy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is kind of what my old webcam did before I bought this one. So it would like freeze and glitch out and stuff. Ugh, this technology. It has so little longevity. I mean, I guess we use it for several hours, 3 hours a week for several years. But still, that's
also
not that
cheap.
much. It is cheap, that's a good point. Nothing I've bought is over $20, I think.
Yeah.
True. Mood.
Am I frozen for you guys or just myself?
No, you
You
were
are
frozen.
You're frozen.
But we can hear you. So
See, it's kind of
that's a
funny
plus.
because how you're frozen on the stream is your mouth is covered by Kade's face. So couldn't tell you were frozen because you were talking. I was just like, oh, your mouth is covered. So there's no way to know. You're unfrozen now.
Right.
Damn, it works. My stuff works. Does it work well? Sometimes. You know, what do they say about being poor versus being rich? You know, it's really expensive to be poor because you have to keep buying things for cheap over and over instead of one good pair of shoes or whatever they say, you know?
It's so true, and it's so messed up. Not to mention the what's it called, planned senescence or something like that.
Not
Like,
senescence. You mean planned obsolescence. Senescence. Obsolescence. Yeah.
Yes, that one.
Senescence is becoming old. Old age.
Senescence is senile.
Senile. Yeah,
senile.
which I know only because of Freaky Friday.
I knew you were gonna say that because it's the reason.
Yeah,
I know.
exactly. When
I haven't seen Freaky Friday in a hot minute.
I don't know the last time I watched it, but for some reason that lives in my head. When she's trying to read the back of the book, or maybe the front of the book, but it's like, the name of her mom's book when she's on the talk show is Senescence in Retrograde. It has that's a subtitle, I think, but
that's like a metal sounding title.
yeah, and she's like trying to pronounce the word senescence. She's like senescence, senescence, like she's trying to say it, and then finally someone else says something about being old age. Those of us who are no longer 30,
And she's like
senescence, senile, old people.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Obsolescence is what it
Yes.
is. Yeah.
Good job,
Also,
Tim.
I don't know how accurate
Nice, Tim.
this is something that I maybe just heard on the radio. Like, I heard somewhere, but it was something like instant. Like the people who make Instant Pot were losing money because the Instant Pot is such a good product,
Yeah, so-
meaning it doesn't break, so people don't have to buy replacements.
Yeah, so that's basically that's the same company that made what are the is it Fiestaware? No, not Fiestaware.
Pampered
No,
Chef.
the glass Pyrex. Thank you.
Oh,
They're
Pyrex.
the same people who made
Love it.
Pyrex and maybe Fiestaware, I don't know, but Pyrex. And Pyrex is known for the same thing, is that you can inherit your grandmother's Pyrex, you know? And so the company went out of business recently, and as soon as I heard that, I was just like, oh yeah, no, that makes perfect sense. Like, of course they went out of business. I don't know how they lasted this long in this economy, you know? Because they make such good products that no one needs to buy it more than one. Like,
But it sucks
It
because like they went out
does.
of business because they actually made good, durable products, and that is fucked up.
truly, it's like planned obsolescence started in like the early 1900s or something. Maybe like post World War II.
Wasn't
or
it
World
like
War
something
One.
with light bulbs?
I don't know exactly where it started. I just know it
think
it wasn't a
with
thing
light
before
bulbs.
that. And then it became a thing. So, like, if you were to buy, like, a fridge in, like, 1910 or whatever, it's like it would... I don't know if they had fridges in 1910, but whenever they started having fridges, it's like that thing would last. But, like, 40 years later, you buy a fridge and it's like, no, it's meant to last for 10 years because they need you to buy another fridge. Because otherwise the company will go out of business. And it's like, honestly, respect. I get that. Like, it's really annoying to me as a consumer, but also, I don't want Pyrex going out of business. You know, like, I don't know what, I guess you have to keep innovating is the point in order to sell new things. Like, I don't know. Like, what's the solution? Otherwise.
Not capitalism.
Well, I guess, but then what you're saying by not capitalism, I mean, you know how I feel about that, but like, what you're saying is no business at all. Like, no
I mean, if
inventions.
the CEOs didn't make so much
That's
money,
true.
they could afford to not.
Yeah.
That is true.
But also,
But it is,
the environment just can't handle what we're doing.
that is also a good point. Yeah, it's not like I'm pro this, it's just that it feels like we have this evidence of this company that was around for, I mean, it lasted a long time, because, again, Pyrex was a thing back when my grandma was whatever, I don't know. Like, so that company's been around for a long time, but it finally just went under because they made such good products that no one would buy anything, and so then you lose that, and so what are you supposed to do? But yeah, maybe it is, I don't know about the, yeah. It's just at a certain point, if no one's buying the stuff, even if you're not paying your CEO too much, you still aren't making any money. So I don't know what the solution is, except just start a new business. It's a difficult thing. But again, it's not like I'm saying products should my computer hardware should go out. I should have to buy a new computer every 3 years. That's ridiculous. But like, maybe every 10 years. I don't know. I feel like that's acceptable.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we could go down a rabbit hole with that,
it's business ethics. Like we were talking about that business ethics course I took in college. I don't think we talked about planned obsolescence, but this is the kind of thing that we would talk about. And it's more complicated than you'd think. Anyway, so let's play a game, everybody.
Yeah.
Estrella can't speak today. Estrella's going through puberty.
Second puberty.
Yes. I said that in my class.
Tieflings do.
Yeah, Tim, the hydrating is not the problem, but thank you.
I will.
I'm
hydrating with Sunny D.
That's the way to do it.
But
now I'm just trying to get rid of it.
I hope I feel better too, Tim. I mean, honestly, I feel fine. I just can't speak. I know, it's getting worse as I'm speaking. Like, I had to give 2 lectures today, and it was a struggle and a half. I literally did say to my class, I was just like, after my voice cracked, I was just like, yeah, sorry guys, I think I'm going through puberty.
Did they laugh?
Yes, they did. Or at least some of them did. I think I've finally gotten to a point where my classes think I'm at least a little funny.
Good. If they didn't laugh, then they have no sense of humor, because that is hilarious.
What did this mean? What did I write?
Yeah, you good?
Yeah, it's the next part in this whole in this whole journey that I mapped out, and then I mapped it out like a full year ago. And so I'm trying to remember what these things mean. Who are you?
Who are you people? Marty, I'm scared.
Janet, Marty.
Who are you people?
Right. And my Twitch stats are broken. What's happening? Ah, there we go. Thank you.
Yes, this mic is almost 2 years old.
That's, you know, it's not great, but for cheap, it's not bad.
It was $50.
Oh, never mind. That should last longer than 2 years. It's like, I don't blame my $15 mics for going every 2 years, but 50, it feels like it should last longer than that. That's annoying.
Yeah.
I have a spare mic you can have. That I meant to return, but never did.
A spare $15 mic?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna buy a mic.
That's probably wise. I don't think you want technology from me. It's probably cursed.
Wait, Kate, didn't you mention something about having an extra mic?
I do have an extra mic for you in my trunk.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah, you can use that one.
Or buy another one.
I'd rather just buy a new one.
Instead of using one
I just want like one that's gonna work.
Well, that's hard.
Too bad you can't just go to the mic store and test out each mic and see which one you like.
I could go to Best Buy.
Mike's mic store.
I just want to know what mic is not gonna shit out on me.
Oh. Mike and Ike's.
Okay.
Yeah, the mic store sounds like it would be a store full of guys named Michael that you like pick them out and you're just like, which one of you is not gonna screw me over, you know?
This Michael has too many red flags, so no. This Michael,
It's not really, you know.
I remembered what I did.
It's not really my
this
type.
Michael has a fear of ostriches, so no.
Stop.
I'm sorry, it's so funny.
I know, my luck is the worst.
Okay. Alright, I am ready. Because I figured out what my notes meant. Are all of you ready?
Yeah.
I
I
mean,
see you're all in roll 20.
ready.
Does everybody have dice?
my dice are within reaching distance.
I have my dice.
I have my dice now.
I almost dropped all my dice.
I have to keep my Corinne figurine in my like special little dice container because Lily the cat likes to steal them and play with them. So where I usually keep the dice in here, I have to keep dice in my tray and keep Corinne and her dragon head safe
Nice.
from
Good.
the wrath of little Miss Lily.
Nice.
Alright. So, last we left off, you guys had just, were plagued by, I forgot. I've already forgotten what you were attacked by. Sludge spirits, and, many a sludge spirit, and as well as a water weird that just kind of kept up and smacking people like in the face, but not hard enough to do damage. Just kind of
washing
just like
the mud off.
Yeah, really. And then a mud elemental had come up and is now lumbering behind you guys, as it restrained Estrella, and got some mud in her throat, so she sounds a little off. Upsetting.
I don't know how to groan like in a British accent, so
I don't think
I don't know.
have
Are
accents.
you sure? I feel like they must.
And then
I can make a French accent groan. Oh!
Can you though?
Was that a groan?
No!
That was a laugh.
I don't know what that was.
Anyway,
What was that what I
we're
meant
gonna
to
move
do?
past it and keep going.
That was yep.
So that we can actually play So, and you guys had just gotten to, you can see that the reefs and these rock formations are kind of becoming more abundant, like they were when you were just leaving the other shore. And you're seeing more shipwrecks as well. And so you can assume that you are possibly in the reaches, that the other shore is closely in reach. And as we last left off, you were moving along in eerily calm waters.
Right.
And we also had Zahara and Kade both have the help action from Estrella. Zahara also still has a bardic inspiration, and Estrella is restrained. But no longer poisoned.
Well,
because that did happen as well.
You can't hold me down.
I mean, right now they can.
You can hold me down, but you can't poison me.
And with that, I believe we are on Kade's turn. That's what our turn order says, but I'm
hesitant to believe it.
I'm hesitant to believe it just because No, you had given the bardic inspiration a while back. So we're going to say that we're at Kade's turn.
Okay.
So you see the mud elemental is lumbering behind you, not very fast. And you know that there's a water weird around somewhere.
Hey, water weird, could you please come and wash me off a little bit? I can't speak and that's like my whole thing.
Can't speak and that's like my whole thing.
A blessing in disguise.
Okay.
Damn.
Well, alright. That's fine.
Kidding.
Okay. Do I know what the mud guy's made of?
I thought you were gonna say what his name was. Like, yes, that's...
Well, his name is Fred.
Yeah.
No. What's he made of?
Mud.
Is he made of mud, stone?
He's a mud elemental.
So, mud.
So mud.
Which is dirt
water
and water.
and rock.
So a water elemental and a rock elemental had a baby? An earth elemental, rather?
Wait, I thought mud was made of dirt. You're telling me mud is rock? Since when is mud rock?
Oh shoot, I moved.
I mean...
Oh god.
What is
dirt?
It's
is
not
just rock,
tiny
but
rocks
like...
with
Yeah,
poop.
dirt is just tiny rocks.
How did you have me in between?
If you hold down the Alt button.
What? Oh.
Oh.
Are you talking about where you were?
There we go, okay. I was trying to measure how far away he was and then I jumped out of the boat. Okay.
That is how you guys learn to do things in geology, right? You lick the rocks. So...
Yeah.
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah.
You do.
So you could lick the mud elemental to learn about him. I find that licking people
Well, you're a
does
figure.
learn. It does, cause learning of some sort, I guess.
I'm
I
gonna
mean,
cast
licking is
Shatter on
mostly
this
for-
guy.
It's mostly for telling if there's like sodium chloride in it, or if it's fossil/bone versus a rock.
It's a rock.
It's not just a boulder. It's a rock.
I don't know why so many of those quotes are ingrained in my head. I hate SpongeBob.
Yeah, I was surprised
grew up
you were
during
the
the
one who
SpongeBob
quoted
era.
it.
Haven't watched it in years. I think people just say it so much
yeah.
that my brain has just picked it
No,
up.
that's very true. I mean, I haven't watched it
Um,
since I was a kid, and I can quote all the things because it's just quoted constantly. I mean, I guess I
I
watched
like
it.
never chose to put it on. Other people put it on.
I guess I did watch it enough as like a young kid to have it ingrained without people's help, but
Can the mud guy make a Constitution saving throw?
A con save. I would be happy to if I can find.
if he had a constitution.
It says a creature made of inorganic material such as stone, crystal, or metal has disadvantage.
Which you did say it was made of
I just
stone.
have to find the stats. I've forgotten.
What is stone inorganic?
Is all dirt made of stones?
Yeah, and organic material.
Yeah. Like compost isn't rock, and that's dirt. Once it disintegrates. Nope, that's the wrong word.
Well, I mean, it also has like detritus and stuff in it too.
Yeah.
I don't get why.
What does compost do? It disintegrates. Thank you. Oh, right, compost. That makes sense. You know, I've been up late 3 nights in a row. I don't know what I'm doing with my life, man. I can't think. My brain is as good as my voice right now.
Sorry, I'm having troubles with this.
Yes, that's correct, Tim. I have exactly 1 brain cell. Not the one brain cell, but 1 brain cell. Period. Ever. Bless you. That was belated, but you know.
Okay, sorry. What was it that you needed to
Con.
do?
That.
It's a 13.
My saving throw must be higher than that. Yeah, okay. He fails.
And he's stone, so he takes double damage, full damage.
What is I wasn't here when
Shatter.
You said the.
No,
Oh.
he rolled. He could have rolled with disadvantage, but it doesn't matter.
Oh.
10 thunder damage.
You're what, Tim? What is a werewolf mistake?
You said 10 thunder damage?
Tim, did you get bitten?
Yes.
Are you a lycanthrope?
Okay. You see, it doesn't hurt him as much as you hoped.
Son of a bitch!
Oh, because mud and light, that kind of makes sense. Darn. Thunder and... Okay, no, that does...
Not lightning.
Oh. Then I don't know. Mud and thunder. I don't know why that would be problematic. Maybe he, like, absorb... Well...
Lightning wouldn't affect it.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Alright. Sahara, it is your turn.
Okay.
Oh...
Tim, that was so
I forgot about
funny.
that.
Let me just... Oh, wait. How do I do the arrow thing?
The arrow...
I just
Like
wanna draw...
the measurement tool?
Yeah.
On the left-hand side, there's a picture of a ruler.
Oh.
Click it. I mean, but I think you
I
can
see,
also hold one of the buttons. I don't remember which button it is right now. It's been a while. Nope, that's to move. Is it shift click? No. Is it control? No. Is it... There's definitely a button for this. What is it?
Okay, so...
Huh.
Who do we have out right now?
Oh, it's if you pick yourself up and then move yourself and right click, it'll, like... I'm creating waypoints. I don't know if you guys can see what I'm doing.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, so I've traveled 259.3 feet. Anyway.
Estrella just
Good lord.
all of a sudden...
She just starts, like, cat zooming around.
Except she's restrained.
Yeah, Estrella has haste cast on her. Now
Don't forget
she's just-
Zahara, don't forget that you have a bardic and the help action.
I do.
Kade, you also had the help action.
welcome.
So who's around right now?
There's a mud elemental behind you. You know that there's a water weird somewhere in the water. Supposedly following you. And, I mean, there's those sludge spirits that are far back, but, they're kind of out of sight now.
Okay.
I feel
Let's see.
like, have we seen how fast this guy moves?
Yes. He's lumbering behind you.
So he's also probably not going to catch up
too
to
fast.
us.
Okay, I'll use my action then to help Estrella out of her restraints.
You're going to clear the mud off me?
Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You start splashing some water on me.
So I have the help action from Estrella.
Yeah.
Is Estrella able? Am I able to use that to help Estrella get out if she's restrained? I
gave you the help action to attack, I think. So, well, no, hold on. Why are we scrolling? Stop it.
Damn it.
With attacking, you get, where is it? You can use the help action as a bonus action. Additionally, when you use the help action to aid an ally in attacking, target can be within 30 feet of you rather than 5 feet. Oh, but you are within 5 feet, so I was just giving you a generic help action, which is not really something... I don't know. I'm going to put that to... Obviously, DM discretion. I wasn't specific about what I was helping with, and now I'm not going to be very helpful, but I did use my turn to perform the help action. But it wouldn't make very much sense for me to have used my turn to fix something that hadn't happened yet. So I don't know. But I can obviously help in clearing the mud off myself. So that does make sense. I don't know.
I would allow it.
Okay, cool. So that makes sense then, I think, because, like, yeah, I feel like that makes sense. So, alright, I'll roll with advantage. And would it be a athletics check to get her out, or?
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, that's gonna be a dirty 20.
All right.
Considering all of our terrible strength scores, good job.
I mean, my strength is +0, but I am proficient in athletics, I think, because of Dragonborn or something. Or maybe.
Yeah, I'm so sorry, Tim. I had to. You said you didn't have to Google how to spell it, but you did spell it wrong.
Poor Tim. Tim's
It's
gonna
not
stop
a warehouse
watching
wolf.
if we keep bullying him about how he spells stuff.
We love you!
Our one viewer.
Technically, we
Please
have
come
4
back.
viewers right now, but I think 3 of them are us, so I don't think it counts.
Yes.
Yeah, I
We're
think
sorry.
They are. Hey, but we are not currently being viewed by any bots, which is different. So that's cool.
Alright.
Kind of cool. We usually have
get
like
it.
10
Yeah, tell
bot
her, Tim.
viewers. Wait,
Hey, Mark!
what? Mark is not listed as a viewer. What?
That was
Zello
ha-
here?
Okay, so, yes, you are able to, break Estrella out of these restraints, which is just mud.
Okay. So the
Mud
mud
restraints.
just muds. I don't
Yeah,
know.
the muds. And that is now the mud elemental's turn. And actually, hold on.
Wait, you didn't ask me if I had anything else to do.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you have something else to do?
No.
No.
I didn't think so.
I mean, I can, but I'm not gonna do it, so.
You will politely refrain from doing a bonus.
Yeah, I don't want to cast a spell.
I mean, if this guy is not gonna catch, well, I guess he'll probably catch up to us now, but not. But like by the next turn, we'll be gone. So like, I don't know.
Okay.
Why waste your slots? I guess.
So he is going to move
I totally was
up
not paying
here,
attention to the turn order. Whoops. Oh well.
and he is going to. What were you gonna say? Go ahead.
Not something relevant, so you finish.
That's okay. I have to roll some dice.
Remember when I was talking about my roommate that has met a ton of celebrities?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot the most notable on the list
Oh.
was One Direction. At their, like, beginning.
Oh my
She met
god.
the Jonas Brothers and One Direction.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
That's
is she
pretty
a boy
unfair.
band magnet? What?
She went to, like, one of their, like, they did, like, Walmart meet and greets. I don't know why.
Walmart meet and greets.
When they were first
Sure.
becoming famous. And she went to one of those. She was young, though.
Wild.
Tell
Oh,
me
yeah,
why.
'cause-
McAvoy.
She's, what, 4 or 5 years? 4 years younger? So, and they became popular in what, our, like,
High school?
junior year of high school, I think, maybe?
Sometime in high school, I
Maybe,
think, yeah.
Junior year, yeah. So she
Alright.
was in, like, 8th grade.
Nice.
Estrella, does a 17
Not
hit?
even 7th grade.
What?
Does a
Why are
17
you always
hit?
hitting Estrella? Yeah, of course a
hitting
17
who I
hits.
can
I'm a
reach.
rogue.
And Zahara, a 24 hits, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
So you are each going to take 13 damage, and you are grappled.
What type of damage is this?
Both of us?
Bludgeoning damage.
I'm uncanny dodging it. I guess it didn't matter what type. I can just do that. But so 13.
And you are
6.
you are grappled. You're restrained while you're grappled.
Is it
Great.
with the mud
In
again?
this way, it is.
So I'm right back where I started. Is what you're telling me.
So I clear away the mud, and then we both end up in the mud.
Whoa. And this mud elemental comes doosh, doosh, lumbering up.
Yes. What a douche.
Doosh, doosh. And
Not what a douche.
It is a douche.
with each of its hands, it goes slam into Estrella and slam.
Why
into
is it always
Zahara.
Estrella? I didn't do anything to you.
It's where it can reach.
This is rude. I don't approve. She says through muffled. I don't approve.
I may not have seen this coming. I tried.
And that is its turn, I believe.
So I'm restrained, which means I cannot move. I think that's all it means is I can't move, right?
You can, like, as I believe, an action escape.
Yeah, but I don't have to.
No, you don't.
Yeah, so all I can't do is move. But I can still do ranged attacks when restrained, I'm pretty sure.
I think that's grappled. I think it's grappled where you can't move, but you can.
Well,
pretty
grappled
much do
causes
anything.
the restrained condition, I'm pretty sure. Doesn't it?
Well, you're restrained in this way. I don't know if it's.
Well, there's a... Hold on, I'll just look it up.
You can still cast, attack and cast spells.
Yeah.
So yes.
Yes. Restrained. Restrained creature's speed becomes 0. Attack rolls have advantage and the creature's attack... Oh. Okay, there's more to it. Here.
Yeah.
Okay. Creature has disadvantage on dex saving throws. Ugh. Okay.
Yeah, grappled is your speed is basically 0, but you could still do pretty much everything else as normal.
Because we're kind of on a diagonal positioning, I don't know what square I'm on right now. So I don't know if I'm within 5 feet or not, Sienna.
You are within 5 feet.
Okay. So then I guess I'll attack with disadvantage. So let's see. And we all knew that would fail, right? That's a... it's a 14. The 14 hit?
A 14 does not hit.
Well, okay, what about a 10?
And does not as well.
I didn't think it would. Alright, well, I did what I could. Have fun, everybody.
My brain thought that backwards for some reason, and I was like, a 10 doesn't hit. But I was like, in my head, it was like its AC was... I don't know. But
Don't know
I
what
was
your
so
brain thought.
confused. My brain
Kate
was
can't
not
do arithmetic.
proper.
Nice.
Alright. And then
I
the
can
sludge
do
spirits are
arithmetic,
so
thank
far
you.
behind you that we're not going to
I
incorporate
can't.
them. But that is the top of the order. So you are going to move.
We played Jackbox on Saturday, and I got the In the Murder Mystery Party thing when you have to answer as many math questions as you can, and I did 22.
Nice.
Nice. Those...
I'm good at arithmetic.
Yeah, I never win that game. The math one.
I crushed Emma.
Actually, first
Or the arithmetic one, I should say, because it's different.
Yeah. Rebecca taught me about mathematics versus arithmetic the other day. It's a good
Arithmetic.
lesson.
Yes. Thank you.
Before you guys move, this guy. Well, the water weir is going to come back out and just... It doesn't even matter who would have rolled least because it just... and flops back into the water uselessly. I'm real mad at this water weir.
It's just
Did
having
it-
fun, you know.
Did you roll with advantage since we're
I
restrained?
didn't, I didn't, Shem. Thanks. I forgot.
Wow, Shan. That was very, Do we
Hey,
have
I'm just trying to
homework? Did
play
you remember
it
to
back. I'm
collect
just
the
trying to, like-
homework, DM?
I'm just trying to play candid. Also,
I know. I respect.
Uh,
I respect.
Zahara,
I do
does
it
a
all the
15
time.
hit you?
a 15 does not hit.
Okay, well, then it still does nothing.
Well,
I'm
And
sorry,
goes
I
back
gave you the
on
chance. I thought it would help, but I guess not.
That's fine.
I'm not bitter, it's fine.
Better it's fine.
wait, Tim, what are you referring to? Did I miss something? When Kate said on that stream what she can't talk with us about, we never said what we can't talk with Kate about. What is that in reference to? What can't you talk to us about, Kate?
I don't know. When
Arithmetic?
have I ever shut up about
I
something?
don't know. You don't tell me anything. Like that you like to swim and that you have friends and a job.
Are you talking about the technical difficulties from last week?
Sigh.
Alright, so,
To be honest, I wouldn't have even lied about that. I just panicked. I really had to poop last week. All stream.
And
I
she
had a
was gonna
real
come
bad
right out.
tummy ache.
Oh,
I'm glad you feel comfortable sharing that on stream, Kate.
I see.
See, this is why I'm confused. I don't have any filter
I
or
see.
shame impulse
You're the one
inside me.
who messaged us privately,
I mean,
so
I
we
guess
chose.
there's
And
nothing else
you
to tell you
explicitly
after.
said,
As well.
"Just tell them I'm having technical difficulties." So we all assumed
True.
you didn't want us to tell what was happening.
Not technical
'cause
difficulties,
I was,
just
like, not at the
gastrointestinal
computer.
difficulties.
Oh,
Hmm.
right.
Things a normal person would know, like Ice Age. Talk about food
I remember
safety and
this.
muse.
Okay.
I see. Yes.
So, after the water weir
Oh
comes
yeah.
out and does nothing once again, you are able to make it all the way to the shore.
Wow. Bye.
Jesus. We disappeared.
And you are now just give me, because this is like rocky shores,
Thank you, Tim.
give
I
me just-
appreciate that.
Just give me a dexterity check to safely climb out of the water.
Almost.
Do we have to?
Oh, to climb out.
To climb out of the boat and onto the...
Does Zahara and Estrella have to break out of our restraints first?
Yeah, you would. So, we are gonna actually just... this is now... You got... Callie has done her job. She has gotten you guys to the shore. I had already forgotten you guys were restrained.
Well,
It's been a long day.
Teacher, don't forget the homework.
Yeah, it's been a long day.
I'm not restrained. I can help them out of their restraints.
I mean, you'll
so
clean
yes,
the mud off
Cade,
of us.
Cade,
Demud me.
It is your turn.
Demud me, Cade. Actually, I guess I'm more like, demud me, Cade.
Upsetting. So, Callie has brought you guys along shore. And, yeah, Cade, it is your turn. You do have the help action as well. So you can try to get somebody out of their restraints.
If you want to help Estrella, she's looking a little bit more worse for wear.
How am I helping them?
I mean,
It's a strength check.
I mean,
Oh.
I can, well, you know, we're all gonna fail that. I can,
What about-
can I make a strength check? Can I give the help?
Any chance the mud is considered Ert? I was saying the word earth and reading the word dirt, and it just kind of
Nice.
No, at this point it's just like it's dried
So that would be dirt.
mud. Yeah, but
you
you're
choose
saying
a
like
portion of dirt
earth
or
shape
stone. Yeah,
or shape earth or
old
whatever.
earth.
Is that?
Yeah, I'm gonna say that probably does not.
Why not?
What if I
That's
just start
literally what
whacking
dirt
with a
is? It's
rapier?
earth. Ugh.
Okay, I'm strong. I'm not strong. Everyone's strong. I got a 15.
15?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that does it.
I rolled
I'm
real well because
free.
I have a -2.
Yeah.
And
Freedom.
then you can both roll if you
Yeah,
would
my
like to
-1
get
and your
something
-2
out.
together. That's an 11.
Nope, that was no good for me.
Well, technically she can.
Well, you can add them together.
I got a 2.
Right.
That just doesn't do it.
So
I mean, I
Zahara
can,
can
You
try
can roll
yourself.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, that
You
plus
also have a
0.
bardic, Zahara.
So you
I
know.
do have Bardic. Yeah.
I'll just tell you the DC is 15.
Okay. It's not it's just disadvantage to attack when you're restrained, right?
And to dex
Yeah.
checks, but not this.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Alrighty, let's do this. I don't even need the Bardic because that was a natural 19. So it's gonna be
Nice.
22.
All right. Yep.
Wait, why do you have a plus
You
3?
Break out of it.
I'm proficient in athletics.
Oh, I see. I'm not.
I'm not.
So I might not be super strong like Corinne with her
Roll.
plus 12 now, but at least
All
I'm
right.
decent.
Talking is
So
my
you guys-
game, not.
So now that you've
Ugh.
gotten yourselves out of the restraint, everybody give me dex checks to get out of the boat and onto land. Because this isn't exactly like a shoreline. You can't like. It's kind of just like a rocky outcrop.
Dex check or saving throw? Or acrobatics or.
No, just dex.
Just plain dex?
Just
Are you
straight
sure you
dex?
don't want it to be acrobatics?
I'm sure.
I got
I'm
a
gonna roll my
14.
bard.
9.
14.
13.
What if I did a somersault to get out of the boat? Then could it be acrobatics?
I'll
think this
say
is
that
just to see
with-
if it's difficult terrain.
With your 9, I will say that you all get out. Estrella does fall in the water first.
I hate it here. I don't know how many times I have to say it, but I hate it here. Yet again.
Let's go. They're still coming.
And that brings us to the base of the volcano.
Ooh.
Wow.
Which means that
That was very
Which is
we're still playing the
255
tavern
feet.
music.
It is 255 feet.
Yes. To the top of the volcano.
Yes.
So I will say that as you guys get to I believe I gave you guys a map because somebody had asked and researched it.
I can't remember. Did we get a? I remember that I got a map. I just don't remember if there was like a physical map.
I
Let's see.
don't
The
think I
volcano.
gave you.
That might be a painting. Oh yeah, that's a painting. Handouts?
Oh, give me 1 second.
Riddles.
Okay, so I had given you a like a top-down-esque map
Uh-huh.
of the island, as well as I think I had told you that there's like a system of vents.
Yes.
So hold on, I'm gonna give you guys the upper island map. So you guys
it's
have
almost
come,
heart-shaped. And it's
So you
a
guys
heart
have-
wearing a hat.
you guys have come up here, down at the bottom. So this is the southern edge. And you know that there are vents along the southern edge as well as the northern edge of this bottom island, which is all volcanic. Find a nickel for each time Estrella fell over. We'd have enough for... I don't know, actually. I don't know what the exchange rate is between nickel and Ninda money.
Nice.
Oh, quick question.
Yes.
Did it only take us like a couple minutes on that boat, or is that extrapolated to like a day's
No.
journey?
It's gonna be about a day's journey.
Okay,
It's like evening now.
cool.
Yeah, it's not, we're not going, for as far as that journey goes, we're not going by combat time frame.
Yeah.
And so you have the you could just go up and hope that you find vents on this side. You could go around to the northern side of this volcano and try to find vents that way. You can climb in through the top of the volcano from the caldera, and or a mixture of all three. You would know though that this other upper part of the of this section is where the people that were like the miners and people who were working here on the islands would have lived. So there is more possibility of being spotted from the northern side.
Well, considering our athletic skills, easier climb seems like easier climb with stealth feels more better for us.
It's not necessarily easier. They're about the same.
Well, then why would we
easy-wise.
go to the other? I kind of zoned out for a moment there. Because
It's okay. It's just that there are multiple ways to go in.
But
so-
either way, we're doing the exact same thing. Then yeah, the side that doesn't have visibility makes sense, right? Is there any benefit to being on that other side?
Better lay of the land if you need to know what you're getting into, but not necessarily.
Then I guess I'd say we go on this side because that makes sense. I do have to go to the bathroom though, so I'm gonna pause myself in this, and you guys can make a decision and chat it up. BRB.
Chat it up.
Estrella just like runs off frantically to go do her
Goes
business.
to pee in the ocean.
Where the mud thing is. Now, okay, question. I do have a map.
Not with you, but you did look at plans. You know that there are vent systems, for, normal volcanic venting.
And do I know where those vent systems are located, or just that there are?
You would not know as of right now where those are, because it's not like they've necessarily been fully mapped out, because there's so many.
Okay. I think before we do anything, I think I want to send Ruby to like scope it out really quick and see if there's any like updrafts, thermals, heated air from where like vents would be that would like rise up.
Okay. And Kade, is there anything in particular you would like to tell Callie before you guys just kind of leave her? Do you want her to keep like the boat? Do you detach her from the boat?
I mean, we need her to get back, don't we?
I mean, you don't really know what you haven't really thought that far ahead.
We didn't.
Our boat, would we be able to like tie it up here?
You can make me a perception check to see if there's anything to kind of tie the boat to.
It wouldn't fit in our bag. Do we have a bag of holding?
You do have a bag of holding.
With another boat.
With the murder boat. I would say that this, though, is a larger boat. Like, the murder boat is just, like, a rowboat. Like a thin canoe. This is a little bit more substantial so that it would withstand the choppier waters going to the islands.
Gotcha. Okay. I got a 12.
A 12?
Yeah.
You see that there are some, like, rock formations, kind of like smaller ones that you saw, like, stalactite. I always forget which one's which. Stalactite, stalagmite.
So stalagmite is the bottom one because it's like M, which makes like the points up, and then stalactite is the top one.
Is from the ceiling.
Yeah.
So there are some stalagmites that are on the edge here, but you don't I mean, like, it's not the most secure, so you can, like, tie a rope around it. You can take, like, the rope that was holding the boat to Callie and, like, put it on one of those, but it's not guaranteed that, like, the waves won't.
Can I see a map of the world again?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're gonna... Monty's fucking big old face. uh, is it possible to communicate to Callie? Like,
Oh, yeah, don't we have... Oh, well, we have rapport spores.
You have the ability to kind of... Because you guys are kind of connected, you have the ability to convey messages to her. And not necessarily, like, 100% the other way around, but, like, you can kind of get a feeling for what she understands or what she's trying to convey.
I want to try and say to her, like, wait here unless it seems dangerous, and then leave.
Okay. Are you untying her from the boat?
No. I think maybe I'll leave the boat attached to her.
Okay. Do you... I will say it's kind of like... Not like a... She's kind of got like a leash-ish kind of thing that's holding her to it. I'll give you the option that it's kind of as makeshift as just like a rope. You could loosen it a little bit so that if need be, she could probably wriggle out of it. And just convey to her to, like, try to hold on to this, but not at the risk of her safety or something like that, if that's what you wanted.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. She nods her head. She lets you loosen the tie around her neck. And she gives you, like, a little, like, nuzzle, and gives you a little, like, just kind of blows through her nostrils, and then kind of sinks into the water a little bit. Just kind of trying to keep out of sight and make it kind of seem like the boat is tethered to the land, even though it's actually tethered to her. And you guys are now at the base of this volcano. Zahara, you said you wanted to send Ruby out.
Yeah, just to do like kind of like a little like flyby, like just keeping an eye out for any vents, like if there's any like warm updrafts of air, like thermals.
Okay. What's her speed like?
60 feet flying speed.
60 feet. Okay. Give me a perception check for it.
Okay. Alrighty. Oh wait, that's my sheet. Go to Ruby. There we go. Ruby's perception is better than me. Oh wait. Just give me 1 second. She has advantage on perception checks that rely on sight. I don't know if sight is something that would come in handy, or if it's more so feel.
What are you?
Like,
what is
I
she
don't know
supposed to be
how
checking
obvious.
for?
Where the vents are.
I would say that it's probably gonna be more like, well, it'll be a bit of sight. But to be fair, there's like a lot of, I mean, it's not here, but because I need you guys to see the map, but there's like a lot of fog and clouds just from like the heat of the volcano mixing with atmospheric water. So it makes it a little more hazy. So you said she would get advantage?
Advantage on sight-based perception checks.
I would say that it's just flat. Because it's,
that makes sense.
Because also it is a bit feeling if she feels an updraft. But some of these vents might not. Some of them might be collapsed. There's no way of really telling.
That's a 23. I'm rolling way better than last week.
Okay. Yeah, you see that she does a bit of a swoop, and kind of and comes back to you, and I mean, you don't have the ability that Kade and Callie do. So do you cast like speak with animals?
Um. Wait, hold on. Where's my thing? Okay. Um. Yeah. Wait. Hold on. 1 second, because I remember I changed a thing from. I just want to double check. Yeah. Okay. Speak with animals to understand where the events are. I know, like, I know I changed, like, because I did the UA version of Ranger, and then I switched it back to, like, regular version, so I just, like, wanted to make sure, like, I didn't, like, mix anything up. So, yeah, I'm a cast Speak with Animals.
Okay.
Wait. Didn't you get rid of Speak with Animals?
No, I did, but that was with the other, when I was the UA version, because there was like something about like understanding like basic forms of communication or whatever. But then
this is just actually the spell, but that was like an ability.
Yeah,
gotcha.
Yeah, that was an ability of this spell. So like because I switched back to the because I felt like the UA version was like a little OP. So
gotcha.
Yeah. So I'll cast Speak with Animals.
Okay. And she goes, well, there's, about 5 vents on this side of the volcano, and, some of them are really high up, but others, are kind of in the middle, and there's, one that's somewhat close-ish, but still kind of high up.
Awesome. Thanks, Ruby. Does it look like an entry point from there, do you think?
It's kind of hard to tell. I couldn't really tell the size of the vents from where I was.
Would you say that there was quite a bit of updraft?
From some of them.
Which one is the closest one that has, or rather, which one would you say has the strongest updraft?
Give me a second. I have to answer your question myself.
Alright, so, no, this is Rebecca. Since I left the room when the vents were brought up, can someone just recap for me? These vents will let us in. Obviously, I understand the concept of a vent. But, like, why do we care about a strong updraft?
Oh, because, like, warm air rises. So, like, with, like, if it's got a bigger opening, then there's going to be, like, a more of an updraft. And, like, birds will use, like, thermals and updrafts to, like, kind of coast and soar higher. So, basically, it was using Ruby to tell, like, based off of feel, okay, like where are the strongest updrafts? Like,
wait, so is the goal to find because it would give us a bigger vent so we'd fit through it? Is that why you want to know that?
Yeah, I guess like knowing where possible entry points are and like ones that are hopefully like bigger and not like super small.
Right, okay. So you're looking for... Because she said there were, 5 of them or something? So we have no context for what these... Like, we don't have any... The information we got from the library didn't give us any information about, like, looking for particular vents or what's inside, how things connect, anything like that, right? Because we got a map of some sort. I don't remember. That's not in my notes. My note.
It was a topographic map, but there wasn't anything about like where vents are located, right? But just like that there are vents.
Correct.
Okay. And so we don't know where the vents would lead. I mean, obviously they lead into the volcano. I get that. But like... So why wouldn't we just go to the closest one? I guess you're saying it might not be big enough to fit through.
Yeah, or I guess, like, depending on where they're located, like, if, like, the closest one, if it's, like, a line, like, we could probably just, like, go to the closest, check inside real quick, go to the next one if we need to, kind of thing.
Okay. Sure, that makes sense. So, should we start... What's, Sienna, what's the climbing mechanic here? Like, is it athletics? Is it... Or is it... Can I use acrobatics? Is it Can I...
Hold on.
Can I use my stilettos of stabbing to stab my feet into the wall to help me climb?
Stilettos as pitons.
Yeah, exactly. Can I use my stilettos as pitons? I will be walking at a 90-degree angle, but that's fine.
So, unless you have a climbing speed or, like, some sort of ability to climb,
I mean, we all have an ability to climb.
I meant, like, specifically
gotcha.
like, climbing speed.
No, we do not all have that ability. But I have pitons. I have 5 of them. So...
Why 5?
I don't know. They're in my bag, in my items. We came with 5 pitons I guess.
So I will say that this is kind of like, it's not as steep that you have to do, like, necessarily mountain climbing. It's kind of
difficult terrain?
Yeah, it's kind of just difficult terrain.
Well, because remember that we established Estrella is into climbing.
Yeah.
So that's... Because I used the pitons when we were inside the cave before, I think. Yeah.
I'm saying, though, like, it's steep, but it's not steep where you're, like, literally, like, freeform rock climbing.
Gotcha. No, because I have pitons.
So there's still... Yeah, so those might still be helpful. And, your trick of tying each other together last time might also be helpful.
All right.
Because there is the possibility that, like, if somebody slips or something.
All right,
or
everyone.
There's a reason that somebody slips.
Let's get roped up and head out.
Give me 1 second.
Push Estrella into the ocean.
No.
She's already been pushed into the ocean.
Yeah, I'm getting out of the ocean right now. Yeah, you just push me right back in as I stand up. Like... why did I even come here? I had a new best friend. I could have stayed there forever. No, I couldn't have. That place was awful. They wouldn't let me lie about anything.
Hated it there.
It was truly the worst place I think I've ever been. And that is including my family's anyway. So...
Nice deflection.
Hmm?
Or rather,
nice deflection. Alright, so, Ruby kind of tells you that the closest vent that's on this side of the volcano is, very small. The next up is a bit larger. Not sure if you would fit, but she would, kind of thing. Are you
able to mark on the map where they are?
No, I can't.
Okay, so you said the first one, the closest one, is what?
Is pretty small. The next is medium. The third is large. This isn't saying, like, actual, like, creature size. This is just how I'm identifying these. When you get to them, like, if you climb up to them, you would be able to investigate more about them.
Okay.
And then... fourth one is also medium-sized. And the fifth one is also people-sized. It's larger. Okay.
Okay, so if we wanted to go for the larger ones, it would probably be either the tallest or the one that's halfway up.
Approximately, yeah.
Okay.
And you do know the height of the volcano, which is 255 feet.
Mhm.
All right. I'm going to have you guys roll a new initiative, just so we can kind of do this in rounds. So if everybody would please roll me initiative.
Alright. I would like to have Ruby kind of like flying a little bit like up ahead, guiding us like towards the vents, since we don't really know where they are.
Sorry, say that again.
Could I have Ruby kind of flying like just a little bit ahead and above of us, like kind of guiding us towards the vents, since we don't really know where they are?
Can
Yes.
dogs smell the vents? Like, would it smell like anything? I don't know.
Sulfur?
Yeah.
You'd have to give me.
What is that?
What
It's
is
my laundry being not quite done. We're gonna hear it again in like a minute because it likes to warn me that it's gonna tell me that it's about to be done.
Okay.
So the answer is yes, but it's not gonna be like with very good precision, because like I had said before, it's all really like cloudy and foggy here, as the heat from the volcano is mixing with like the air. So it's a little hard to pinpoint.
But can you give us direction?
Yeah, you can try.
Well, I gotta use him for something. So that I remember he's here. Dog. Sniff sulfur. Sniff, you kind of probably smell a little like sulfur. Try to see if you can smell you. Do you understand what I'm... Smell you. You smell... There it is. See?
You smell is what you
You
just told
smell.
your dog.
He just starts to sniff himself,
No,
like kind
no.
of chasing his
Look
tail.
for smell like
Like-
you. Like you, but not you. Understand? I would also like to point out, so that is
Yes.
that is the second buzz to tell me that the laundry is about to be done. It doesn't actually
Jesus.
tell me it's done. It will finish in like 30 seconds, but it's not the I'm done. It's the I'm almost done buzzer, and the other buzzer is the pre-buzzer to the I'm done, the I'm almost done buzzer.
Mean.
Yeah, it's very stupid.
That's obnoxious.
Okay, so Rebecca, since you are going and
It does not make a third
Well,
buzz.
Zahara, it's a little bit different because of what Ruby is mechanically to you, but this is gonna kind of be the same. So right now, because we are going to be in initiative order, we're going to go by the rules that I had put in our the house rules.
If my dog falls off a cliff, he's dead. Is that the rule? Because I'm using
Well,
him.
so this is if they are going to help during combat, for either advantage on attacks, administering potions, or scouting ahead. So this is kind of also applies to Ruby. They will act on your initiative. Giving your familiar a command during combat will take your bonus action. They may take minor damage if faced with danger. If they go down from this damage, they will start making death saves. So,
Is this dangerous?
it's not the safest, and you are still, in unknown territory, so there might be things that live here.
Dog, would you like to get in a backpack on my back as I do my get out my pitons?
Dog will do what you want.
You're gonna baby
I'm
Bjorn
gonna baby
him?
Bjorn this dog.
You're gonna
Love
baby
it.
Bjorn dog.
He's still small, right? He's like puppy sized, right?
Yeah, he's a pup.
So I can baby
He
Bjorn
can fit in a
him.
backpack.
Because his stat block is Mastiff, which would not fit on my back.
No, but that's because I wanted to give him more than just dog stats, because he is a hellhound puppy.
Right.
I wanted to kind of give you a little bit more than just like a typical dog. But he's not quite hellhound level yet. Okay, so just keep those in mind. So are you going to be using him to try and sniff out sulfuric acid, though?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so
he's gonna be. I'm baby Bjorning him, and I'm just looking at where his head is sniffing.
Okay, but that is still going to be that if they are helping you during combat.
Well, this
so
isn't combat.
Well, okay, but I'm saying it's still going to go by the
right.
will look for it on your bonus actions if you ask him to. He's going to act on your initiative. He's less likely to face danger because he is in your backpack. But you know, things happen. Kade, what's your initiative?
7. Oh, Estrella too.
Alright, fight it out.
What is your dex?
It is 16. Plus 3.
And Kade?
Plus 4.
I see how it is. Why do I only have a plus 3 to dex? I need to fix that.
Alright, so...
I'm a charisma character.
So Zahara, similar rules. I mean, again, it's a little different because she's your animal companion, but she is going to still act on your initiative. Commanding her does not take your bonus action because that's just something you can do. But if there is danger, there she might, take damage and such.
Yeah.
Which is she's used to.
Yeah. I'm gonna make sure she's really keeping an eye out too for anything.
What's her HP now?
So before using the UA version, it was 4. Now it's 20. So it's okay. But also she's not really gonna be quote unquote as useful for as many things.
And what's her AC real quick? And her speed again.
Her AC is 16 and flying speed is 60 feet. But I'm gonna have her going 30 feet flying.
Okay.
So partially so she's not just speeding away from us, and also partially so that she can keep a better lookout.
And Sarah, how much HP do you have?
I have 38.
Okay.
Out of 51. Oh wait, did I?
Okay.
Wait. Oh.
Yeah. Don't worry, I got it. I'm fixing it.
Okay. Yeah, it worked fine. When I.
Yeah, I don't know why it did that.
What did you?
For those of you who can't see it, it was literally her HP was 51 minus 38 out of 51. That's how it was showing up on Roll20.
Yeah.
So I was like, huh?
If you did you type 51 minus 38 or did you type minus 38?
I don't know. I did it on the last screen and it calculated everything fine.
Yeah, but I just mean you have to type just minus 38
just
and it will subtract.
Okay, maybe that's what I did wrong then. Okay.
Okay. I'm just putting in dog's stats here.
Oh, then dog should be with me. I guess. There's dog.
Dog.
Okay. Okay. So, are you guys tying yourselves together? What's the deal here?
Well, wait, we're not climbing, right? It's like a difficult terrain kind of thing?
It's difficult terrain. It's kind of like in between just difficult terrain and like free rock climbing. So there's still the chance that you could like slip and slide back down if something causes you to trip.
So are we making athletics checks every turn, or like if we run into something?
It's kind of if you run into something.
Okay.
But it might still be good to prepare for it, which is what I'm saying. So that's why I said that Estrella, that the pitons might still be helpful.
What do you think? What are you thinking?
Wait, sorry, what are the options? Piton?
Are you guys tying yourselves together?
Yeah.
Pitons? Are you just gonna free ball
No free
it?
soloing.
Free ball
I
it.
piton it up. That's why I'm carrying them.
it up.
Okay, so you have pitons. Are you guys tying yourselves to each other?
I guess.
How much slack in between?
And
And who's going first, second, third?
They're like 30. Like,
I mean, I
don't
guess
wanna,
you guys can still be next to each other until someone falls, but
yeah, every
if someone falls.
10 feet is a d6. So if we left 30 feet, then that means if we fall at 30, yeah, sure, that's fine.
30 feet?
Do we have enough rope for that? Our ropes are 50 feet long. I don't know that we can do that. I think we can only leave...
Yeah, but we each have rope, right?
Oh, that's a good point. It doesn't
I'm
have
sure
to all
do,
be one rope. Yeah, so we each have 50 feet of rope. So...
Maybe 15 feet? I forgot that it's difficult terrain, so half movement?
Yeah, let's go with 15. I like that better.
Yeah.
Hey, bye, Kade.
I was moving you guys over so that you had just to kind of visualize.
Well, I don't want to be 15 feet away from them.
I just want to show you guys that that's what 15 feet is.
Yeah. That seems fine.
I think 15 feet's good. As long as there's slack enough where, like, if we need to move during combat, we can.
Yeah, I think that feels fine.
Okay. All right. Then, Zahara, it is your turn.
I guess I'm tied to Kade, and Kade's tied to Estrella, because...
That's up to you guys.
Because I'm the experienced climber. You're the one with the athletics skill. I just know how to climb.
Oh, I was more so talking about initiative.
Oh, that makes sense. I'm last. Okay, so I'm the worst.
You're the anchor.
Well, you're the anchor, which means that you do need to kind of be the strongest.
You do have that's the pitons.
Me.
I mean the strongest climber, like not necessarily physically strong.
Okay, yeah. I mean, there is no mechanical representation of that, but in story, yes,
that's what I'm
real into climbing.
Wait, how did you get into climbing?
She would climb the walls of the city.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. On belay.
Belay on.
Belay on. Climbing. All right.
Climbing.
I'm sending Ruby out. Well, I guess Ruby will be going at an extra slow speed because.
Is she tied to it too?
No. She's not tied to it, but her flying speed is 60 feet. I'm having her move at a flying speed of 15.
Just so she stays with us.
Yeah. But also I think that, like, helps with, like, perception, right? Because, like, if you move, like, at, like, full or dash, it's like you don't perceive as well or something, where if you move slower, it's better perception. I don't know. I can't remember.
I don't think that's a rule. What? I don't think that's a rule. Unless you
I
mean
think
in
it might
real
just-
life, then yes, when you're
No.
running, it's harder to see things.
I think that's just for active travel and not so much turn-based
Oh,
combat.
then that's different.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So I think that's what I'm thinking
Yeah.
of. But okay, so I'll have Ruby fly 15 feet in the direction of
Up.
up.
In the direction of up.
I guess where the closest vent is.
Okay.
I don't know where that is. Ruby knows where that is.
I guess I don't need
Um,
Dog. Dog's not accomplishing anything because we have Ruby. So Dog is here for moral support, but he's not actually mechanically doing anything. So
Except being a little
yeah,
cutie pie.
yeah. I still am Bjorning him up, and if I at some point need to use him for anything, I will. But currently, he is not being used because he does not add anything that Ruby isn't giving.
Okay. So you could just move her forward. And I'll
Just
let
15
you.
feet forward.
Yeah, just move her 15 feet forward.
All right, and we're off. Cool. All right, I move with Ruby.
Okay. Continue.
Do I move?
Yeah. Yeah. So, Kate, it's your turn. And I'm gonna move you just directly next to Zahara, and then
So we
Estrella,
don't
you
get-
just move next to them, just to remind you guys which order you're tied in.
And also to not get tangled.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Estrella, it's your turn. Remember, though, that you guys can, you can dash.
Oh, okay.
I
It's
don't know.
difficult.
Do we want to dash up a volcano?
Well, we don't. What else are we going to use our actions for if we don't dash?
It doesn't seem the safest.
Well,
You don't
It's not a
have to.
sprint. It's just not walking instead of doing a thing.
yeah, exactly. It's not like a choice to dash is going to make us fall. Yeah.
Okay. So, I guess I'll do that then. So, keep moving Ruby forward.
Mhm.
Okay. 5, 10, 15. Okay, so I dash then. And Ruby is just flying at half speed because her flying speed is 60 feet.
I mean, 1, 2. If we're dashing, wouldn't we be up here?
No, because we went 15-15
No,
because it's difficult.
It's difficult terrain.
Oh, like you're saying. Oh, I see.
Okay.
I thought that was our
Now I
second
need
turn.
you guys to roll me a d4.
Oh boy.
Each of us or one of us?
Just one of you.
Who wants
one of
to
you.
do the honors?
I'll roll it. I'm not scared. I should be scared.
Why
Ow!
would you say
I
that?
stabbed myself with it. So, 2. This is my pointiest D4, and I've
Okay.
injured myself with it. So that has to mean something good, right?
Yeah,
No.
sure. Can you guys roll me a d10?
Oh, I just closed out of it.
Sure.
I'm a
I'm not
fucking
scared.
I
idiot.
just saw you disappear. From the bottom.
I was like closing out tabs and I was like, oh, I don't need this Chrome browser. Huh?
Nice. Okay, D10. 1. That's good, right? 1 enemy will attack us, probably. That's what I'm guessing that means.
No. Okay. I got it.
Can you still hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
I wanted to make sure Roll20 didn't steal my sound.
Okay.
Alrighty then.
Alrighty then. You guys start on your way, and as you're climbing, you see a bunch of like small little cracks, as you can see on the page, of where lava is flowing through. You guys are obviously avoiding that. And I mean, it's mostly you're seeing the glow from within where the lava is flowing. But occasionally you'll see like a little burst and like some lava will dribble out. And you guys look and you see that as one of these little crevices bursts, it's a little bit larger, and the dribble that comes out almost seems like it has a shape to it.
Oh, it's an elemental, isn't it?
Yet another. A lava elemental.
Close.
Lava.
Lava you.
What?
I lava you.
I lava you.
I love you.
A
Well, he lava yous.
magma elemental.
Kind of. Is
It's
the name not
bird
showing
from
up for you?
Fantasia
No.
2000.
You have to
Nor.
click there's like a little checkbox to show the name to
Yeah.
us.
Give me 1 second. Let me add him to our turn order.
It's the Firebird from Fantasia 2000.
It is not.
And you say Shan doesn't know normal people things.
Yeah.
I don't know what Shannon is referencing. so-
Fantasia 2000.
Right.
Yeah, no,
And,
I'm with you.
You see...
It still doesn't have a visible name.
I know.
Oh, okay.
Hold on, I'm
Okay.
working on it.
Just letting you
I'm
know.
working on it.
It's fine.
Hi.
Molten ooze.
Oh, not news.
A molten ooze.
You rolled a 1, so...
What book is that from? Is that in the...
It's D&D Unleashed.
I was gonna say I didn't
It's
recognize it from any of my
D&D
books.
Untethered.
No, I've been looking elsewhere.
I see.
Because you know all of
I don't know
Looking
everything.
elsewhere.
It's not like I know the
Just-
stat blocks. I just know their names mostly.
Well, I will just shout out D&D Unleashed has a compendium that came out, I don't know when, but it's called The Elements and Beyond,
Huh?
and it has a lot of cool, like,
That's
elemental
cool.
things, which is where I'm getting a lot of these
Nice.
creatures from, like the mud elemental. It has a lot of hybrid elementals, which I think is really cool.
Nice. Did you like buy that on Roll20 to like input stuff?
No, it's free.
really.
It's a free online compendium.
Oh, but it's not
Um,
like imported into
it's
Roll20.
No, because
Okay.
it's not like, it's I guess technically home brewed, but it's like play tested.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like their
No,
own
I know what you're
group.
talking about.
It's not
like,
part of.
I know where they sell stuff like that. Or sell, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, but they offer it for free.
I know where to
Um,
get things like that.
Well, that's what I did with my NPCs. Right.
Made it sound like it was like a black market drug.
Yes. Black market NPCs.
Okay. So, yeah, you see this ooze start to flow out from this crevice, and it looks like it's actually trying to make its way towards you guys. And Zahara, that
Making
is
my
your
way
turn.
downtown.
Yeah.
Fucking fast. I can't do it.
Wow. Oh dear. Oh no.
Face is past, and I'm homebound.
Zahara, that is your turn.
I can't even laugh.
Oh my god, please.
Second puberty. is
Goodness,
really,
you sound like me.
I know.
I know.
Is this what you sound like? Is that what you're saying? This is what you sound like? Because that's sad.
I meant when I'm
Hello.
sealing.
I mean, I can seal. I do that sometimes. You and me both seal. You're just known for it, and somehow I've flown. I've just flown
known
under the
for
radar
it.
with my sealing.
Because you don't get to the level of, like, delirious that she does.
I do sometimes.
Sienna starts
Anyway,
to steal,
it's
and
Sahara's
it's like a
turn.
5-minute ordeal.
That's true. That is a fair point.
Yeah. And then the ceiling makes me laugh even more, so it's just kind of like an endless cycle.
Yeah.
And then she falls out of a chair.
That is
Yeah,
a good
that too.
point. That does happen.
Happened once.
Yeah,
Can't say it won't happen
Well.
again.
true.
Yeah, so Zahara's gonna see this big lava monster coming out and coming towards them. And is like, oh crap. That's a lava monster. I don't want to get up in range. And I don't know if these arrows are gonna do anything. Yeah, so she I mean, they are magical though, so I guess we're gonna hit it and see if it does anything. So I'm gonna roll first with a longbow to see if it does stuff. That's a 26 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
I would hope.
If not, we're fucked.
Yeah. I mean, it hits, but we'll see. It's
I think the highest AC I've seen in a book was, I want to say
like 30.
no, AC? No. DC, or not DC, CR 30, yes. But AC, I think, I want to say like the Tarrasque has like, or something is like 23, 24 or something like that. Maybe,
It's not as high as I would
or
have
maybe Tiamat, I don't remember. But, those are as high as they get, if I remember correctly.
That's 8 piercing damage with my +1 longbow.
Okay.
Does it look like it hurt?
Sorry. How much did you say?
8 piercing damage?
8? I mean, it looks like it hurt, but
No. The answer is no.
he's looking fine. He's looking fine.
It looks like it hurt,
It
but not
did
as much
not
as it should
do
have.
damage.
No, it looks like it hurt as much as it should have. It
Okay.
just looks fine.
Okay.
It's not weak.
Alright, well, I'm gonna try again with my second attack. That's even more. That's 28 to hit.
Yep.
And
Christ.
I've maxed out my dex.
Nice. I haven't even maxed out my charisma yet. Jeez.
I have a maxed out dex, and I think I have like the special like. All right, that's 7 piercing damage.
Okay.
And Ruby and I are gonna skirt around. Skirt, skirt. Can't dash though. But I'm gonna say, heads up, we got company at, shit, what does the clock look like? 10 o'clock?
Wow.
Please. Dear God.
Goodness. I will just say, because also Ruby does act on your turn, and make sure that you've only moved 15. Yeah,
I did.
you only moved 15. So if you would like her, while you guys are moving now, you can have her make like a perception check for vents.
Yes. I'll have her do that. That's a 10.
10.
Yeah.
She says, how long does Speak with Animals last?
10 minutes.
Okay. She says, the first vent that I saw, it was pretty small, but it was actually in the direction of that thing. Do you see the white?
Yeah.
It's in that direction.
Oh, that's not great.
But it was pretty small.
Smaller than... Could any of us fit into it, or not likely?
I don't think so.
Alright, I'm gonna yell back to the other two. We're gonna skip the first one. And also the ooze that's coming towards us.
I'm sorry, could you repeat how you just said that? The ooze that's coming towards...
The ooze that's coming towards us. Sorry, I was going a little bit gesture from Critical Role there.
Sure. So,
Yeah.
FYI, Tarask AC 25, I was correct. And challenge rating 30. So,
Yeah.
that is as high as it gets. After that, the highest I found was 22. Like a lot of the metal dragons, like ancient metal dragons have AC 22, but I didn't see anything between like 23 or 24. It just goes Tarask 25 is the only thing that's that high. So, yeah.
Whew.
CR means challenge rating, Tim, which means like how difficult they are to fight. So like, I don't know what
A CR of my hawk has a CR of like a quarter.
Yeah. So typically, you can think of like a party of 4 would go is matched against something that is their level in CR. So like if we were level 12, then CR 12 would be good for us to fight. But you also add up CRs. So like if you got a bunch of lower CRs, and also that's just a very baseline thing. If people are good at D&D, then you can go with much higher ratings because, the highest level you can get is 20, but CR 30 does exist, so it's like the Tarask is CR 30, which is as high as it goes. And there are very few things that are above CR 20, but like Tarask is like a big dinosaur thing, essentially. It's like, yeah.
That's actually the BBEG in my campaign, so I hope you guys are ready.
Oh, well.
I'm kidding, it's not.
Yes, that's correct, Tim. CR is used by the DM to decide what we would fight, what is reasonable to throw against us.
Yeah, and depending if they want it to be an easier fight versus a harder fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's correct.
Okay. All right. Let me see real quick. Second. Okay. This ooze starts to ooze its way. Whoops. Over here.
Oh god, it moves fast.
Okay.
And I need Kade and Estrella to just roll me a luck check
Why is it always Estrella?
to see how it attacks.
Oh, okay. 16. That's decent.
Worse.
Okay, so Kade is gonna go for you. But I'm assuming a 10 doesn't hit.
Nor.
Then you're fine.
Play.
And it is your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna try and hit it with a ray of frost. Is a 13 hit?
Mhm.
Play. What? Oh, yes. Okay. What's that?
Shanna.
Is
my
this
robot part.
picture
Oh.
like
I thought it was someone else.
a magma version of Spooky Boogie? Like, what is this an
What?
image of that I'm looking at? This,
Of the molten
yeah,
ooze?
it's just like, it's got like...
It's the image from the book.
It's got like... Okay, I'm just... It looks like it has a face up at the top. And that's its, like, shoulder. Like, and an arm.
It does not. It is just like a wave of lava.
It looks like it has a face and an arm, which is why I thought it was an element.
I see
Yeah,
what you're
thank
saying.
you.
When you
I
zoom
see
in.
what you're saying too, but it is not.
Okay, well, good.
I 12 cold damage,
Well, okay.
and it's slowed by 10 feet.
Okay. For how long?
Is this going to be the one that follows
It's next
us
turn.
this whole campaign?
For what?
This
Until
is
the
going to
start
be
of my next turn.
Start of your next turn. Okay.
Oh, right, because it is an ooze, too, so...
All right. Anything else,
So
Kate?
I'm gonna move.
Kate?
I'm gonna move just like around him.
Well, it appeared like you just walked straight through that magma.
did,
I didn't. I tapped to the left. But so just to not leave his
You
threatened
said
area.
to the left?
I went like, oop, oop.
You sure you want to do that? Because you are
That
tied
rope's-
together.
Oh, fuck.
That rope's going to
Oop.
burn.
There you go.
Rope.
Estrella, it's your turn.
Um,
Cade, did you want to move your full movement, or you're trying not to leave its threatened area?
Yeah, I didn't want to leave it threatened area.
okay. Estrella... I don't want my, like, sword to melt, and I have a feeling that's what would happen if I put my sword in this.
What? No.
Yeah. You know, what if I use the...
It would be
Yeah,
reforged.
right. What if I use the Flame Tongue Greatsword, though, which is already on fire? JK, I have a -1 to attack on that.
I was gonna say.
So unlikely to work for me. But, what can I do instead if I don't use my swords? Because, like, I'd have to... I guess, maybe I'll take a disengage and get away from it, and then I can just throw a card at it. Which is not going to do anything, honestly.
Ooh, paper!
Yeah, that's... Well... Yeah. My cards are made of metal. It's fine. I don't know.
Do you have any non-magic tricks?
Non-magic tricks.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
You know, like magic tricks, but non-magic tricks.
Oh, do I...
Because you don't do magic.
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Well, I have a gold watch, and Elon Tusk's platinum belt.
Elon Tusk! Forgot about
I
that.
can disguise myself. I can detect its thoughts. So, you know, I'm sure that'd be really
Disguise
helpful.
yourself as another magma molten ooze and
And flirt with it.
woo it off its feet. Yes.
Always a good move. I'm gonna take a disengage. 1, 2, 3, and then I'm gonna do a.
Remember, you are attached to Cade.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Oh, you mean because Cade's over there? That's fine.
You're still 15 feet away.
You're fine. I'm just saying you can't move more than 15 feet away from
Yes.
Cade.
So I will throw a card just 'cause, you know. We'll see. So I got a nat 1, so it just burns up. It hits it, but it just just turns to, it's like, oh yeah, that was predictable.
It just melts into
Yeah.
it.
Well, all right. Let me subtract 1 card. My deck is now down to 40 cards.
Might have to get a new deck soon.
Well,
Or nor.
I mean, I've only
Or
used
nor.
12, so I'm really...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or nor. Ema.
Okay. That is the top of the round. So I'm gonna need you guys to roll me a d4.
Oh no.
Should I do it again?
Only if you want to.
Well, you rolled the d. Oh, you rolled the d4
Yes,
and the.
I did.
The D10.
Remember, I complained about how my
the D4.
D4 stabbed me because it's so pointy.
Mhm.
Look how pointy this D4 is. It hurts. This is the stabbiest one I've got.
It hurts.
But it's so pretty, though.
Alright, we'll roll it.
Roll it.
Okay. 3.
Okay. Nothing happens.
Cool.
Sure.
Well,
So,
Well, too.
Zahara, you may do your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna hit it with more arrows. Alrighty then, that's gonna be a... Let me check. That's gonna be a 17 and an 18 to hit.
Yep.
Yee. Sweat D8, right? Yeah. Alright, it's gonna be 18 piercing damage total between the two.
18, you said?
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm running. Not too far
I'm
though.
running.
But
Yeah.
Well, you can't go more
and
than 2 steps.
Before you move, I would like to remind you that before you move, you might want to have Ruby do her perception check so that you know where to move. And yes, as Rebecca said, you can't move
no, I know.
very far.
All right, Ruby, lead the way. That's a 14.
I guess you can move 3, you just can't dash. But you couldn't dash anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
That's a 3?
What? No, I said 14.
Oh, 14. I don't know why I
I
heard 3.
said 3 in what I was saying.
Oh, okay. She says, yeah, the first one is in this kind of direction. Oh, yeah, okay. Sorry, is in the first one. The small one is in this kind of direction, and the next one, which is a bit bigger, is in this kind of direction.
So I guess
All right. Let's go for that second one then. Well, I can only move here. I'll have Ruby
No, you can
like,
move
a
one
little...
more. Because you're within 10 of Kade.
Yeah, you can move one more.
Isn't that 15?
No, you're 10 away.
15 is what's between you. So there can
it's
be 3 blocks between you.
And not
Yes.
like... Okay.
Betwixt.
Okay.
So I guess we're technically 20 feet away from each other. But whatever.
I wish I could just, like, draw a line
Yeah,
between
that, like-
you guys to show, like... Because, like, Kade is supposed to be in the middle.
Yeah.
And that is now the Molten Ooze, which is going to just, once again, try to hit you, Kade. I keep doing that today. Usually pretty good with
Pretty
it.
close, though.
Yeah, you did make that choice.
Yeah.
I have no recollection of how I picked Cade's name, so...
You probably went, Kade, that feels right.
Kade!
It means something.
Does a 16 hit you?
No,
No?
it does not.
What's your AC?
17.
Nice.
How?
Wait, your AC is 17?
Yes.
On here it says 15.
Oh, you wanna know why?
Why?
Today, in-game, I cast Mage Armor.
Okay.
Smart.
How long does that last?
8
It's
hours.
like 8 hours, right?
Alright. Then nothing happens.
Play. Oh, but it's my turn, isn't
And
it?
it's your turn.
I'm gonna Ray of Frost it again, hopefully. Yes, 17 to hit.
Yep.
But if you never leave its threatened area, then it has nowhere to move anyway.
That was a shitty roll. 5 cold damage.
One little piece of it just sort of freezes up and falls off.
And
Oh wait, I should have just disengaged.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to imply.
Why didn't you just say it?
Well, I didn't want to control your turn. I didn't want to railroad you into doing that. If you had a plan.
Okay, I'll
You
just take
could
the
risk
hit.
it for the biscuit.
I'm just gonna take the hit.
All right. Okay, well, that's gonna hit, I'm assuming, because that's a 19 on the die.
Kate, you should move over diagonally.
Hey, this way.
Oh, we're going
Yeah.
that way.
Actually, I think,
Is it about to trap me?
yeah,
Oh no.
you're not gonna be able to move.
On an
Oh, no.
op attack?
Boo!
I mean, an op attack is whatever its melee attack is, right?
Yeah.
It only has one
Oh.
melee attack, and this is what happens
Well.
when it hits. So you are going to take...
The biscuit went bad.
21 damage,
Oh, the biscuit's burned.
and you're grappled.
Oh, the grapple again.
Grappled by
This hit went
what?
so bad.
You're grappled
Um,
by fire?
And you're set ablaze.
Oh my god. Cade! Cade! The rope is burning! The rope it's
You can take
rope is burning.
You can take an action to douse yourself.
Great.
In the ooze.
yeah.
No,
But
like
what?
once you've escaped,
You can just pat
can
yourself down.
you can once you escape, you're going
Stop,
to
drop,
continue
and
to take
roll.
five fire damage at the end of each turn.
But
So,
you're restrained, so you can't
hopefully-
even do that.
You get out next turn,
Ow.
Cade!
and then yeah,
Well,
I told
Is
you guys.
Cade
You rolled a
enveloped-
1 on this on this monster, so
I did.
Is Cade enveloped inside the ooze?
the ooze has like kind of
Did the ooze,
glommed
the ooze
onto.
thing.
Yeah, the ooze did the ooze thing and kind of glommed on to Cade.
Or not?
And that is Estrella's turn.
I don't have water. I have a flask of oil, which is the opposite of helpful.
dear God, don't
Nice.
do that.
I have a candle that I can light on
You
you.
showed me to have to make a whole new
a votive candle, or not, a morning candle. Like I'll light it and be like, I'll remember you with this. That's just a
As I kill you with it.
yeah. I have a map. I have a blue dress and a pashmina. Oh wait, I have 7 gallons of water.
No way you have 7
I have
gallons
7 gallons
of
of
water.
water in my pack.
Why?
I don't know. But I do. I get
Just
thirsty.
FYI, you are going to see that Monty is in the corner here. That's not it. I'm just putting him so I can make a turn order to remind myself that there are like
Okay,
actions
good, because
that
if Monty
happen.
was here, I think he would be burnt to a
Yeah,
crisp.
this
So
would
Yeah,
be a
no,
good
he's
place
not
for
here.
Monty. Okay. Cade, stop, drop, and roll. Can I take my action, or can I take action, bonus action, what, object interaction? I don't know. Something to use some amount of, 1 of my gallons of water to douse Cade.
I mean, I would say yes, but Kate is still going to be grappled.
Oh, so it doesn't really actually help. Oh, no. What am I supposed to do? Well, I can offer you
Attack
the...
the thing.
Yeah, well, it'll just melt my swords.
You don't know that.
I'm assuming it's molten.
You can assume what you want.
Yeah, I don't want my sword to melt. It's a plus. Well, it's magical, so it actually might be fine because it's a +1. Huh. I still don't want my sword to melt. Fine.
Did my arrows melt after they hit it?
I mean, you don't know. They went into it.
Can I make an insight check?
Did damage.
I guess it's not as
Was that a yes?
clear as
Yeah.
regular runes.
25. Will my sword melt?
No.
Is it because it's magic?
No.
Oh. Well, okay then. I'll come back and help you. Hi, Kade. I'm scared. Don't set me on fire. I sort of like lean away from them. And again, dog is not participating. Dog is just hanging out.
I know. Dog is just in your backpack.
So I'm gonna use my short sword and attack. And since Kade is restrained, I don't even get sneak attack on this. So that sucks.
Boom.
Do I get sneak attack? No, Hold on.
I mean,
I have to check.
It just says if there's an ally within 5 feet.
Yeah, but like they have to.
Ruling, so.
I think it has to be like an ally, like actively threatening it.
But you don't need a.
I mean, that's
if another enemy of the target is. If another enemy of the target is within 5 feet, and that enemy isn't incapacitated. Kade is not incapacitated.
Kade is not
incapacitated. So it does work.
It still counts, yeah.
Cool, okay.
Go for it.
Then I can have sneak attack. Alright, come on, die. Work with me. That's not working with me. Does a 15 hit?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So then I get, so on my first attack, I get 10, 13, 15 plus 4, 19 damage. Piercing.
Okay. And piercing damage?
Yeah, from a magical weapon. If that means anything.
Okay. You see that it takes that.
Oh.
Sorry, how much was
19.
It takes that, and you take...
Oh, come on!
3 acid damage and 5 fire damage.
Well, I am resistant to fire, so there.
Okay, so you take 2 fire damage. You're not immune to fire.
No, I'm just resistant. Yeah, so 3...
So you take 5 damage
total. Okay. What's 31 minus 5 is... I'll just click on her to figure it out. Minus 5. There we go. Okay. I guess I second attack this? Wait a second, is that a reaction?
Nope.
Oh, dang. Kade, are you really worth it?
What?
Are you really worth this?
You're really worth it, she says.
I'm just going to give the help action to Kade.
No, let me die.
No,
Okay.
well, because I already used my sneak attack, my second attack would do at most a d6 of damage, so... Or a d6 plus 1. So, I'm going to use the help action on Kade to maybe get out of the restraint or whatever you can do with that.
Bless you.
Okay. And that is... that's the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Yes. And I will say... oh no, you're fine. I don't know why. Zahara looked like she was farther away than she was supposed to be, but no, you're all still good. So that's the top of the round. So, can I get a D4?
Can I get it? Oh yeah.
Can I get a D4?
4.
4?
Yeah. 4 is the highest number. That's good, right?
That is the highest number. Zahara, you can actually see the vent that is coming up.
I see the vent.
Zahara just pieces off and leaves us to die.
Right there.
Like,
I mean, I'm also attached to the rope, so.
Yeah.
well,
You could cut yourself off.
The rope is on fire right now, so.
The rope is on fire. I'm gonna probably have to... I don't know what kind of check we'll do, but... Zahara, that's your turn.
Okay. Or nor. Oh, I wish I could
I will
dash.
say also with that 4, because you've already decided to abandon it, I'll give you where the other vent is too. Just for your...
Cool.
It's all the way to your left.
Or nor.
And you see that it is very small. Like, small enough that, like, a rat could fit through.
Yeah, so that's a nor.
Like a rat or a bunny.
Or a dog.
No.
Oh.
Dog's too big.
Dog's a puppy.
Dog's a puppy, but not like a little puppy. Not like a
I
chihuahua.
guess that's true.
Chihuahua.
The big puppy.
More like a Labrador.
Labrador. Or nor Labrador.
And by puppy, I mean, like, he's not,
I know.
like...
I understand.
Okay. But definitely a rat or some sort of small vermin could fit through.
Yes.
Okay.
Tim, I think Estrella being dehydrated makes the most sense for why her voice sounds like this right now. It's smoke inhalation. That's what's causing all of my problems.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to, I'm gonna get closer. 5, 10, 15.
Where are you going?
Here?
Oh, you're getting closer that way. I thought you meant closer to the vent, and I was like,
I can't.
You can't go any further.
Peace out, y'all.
I'm not a member of Vape Nation, I'm dead.
Jeez.
And I'm going to make a decision that I don't know if it will help or not because I can't dash and then attack. And I can't attack if there's people in the way. So I am going to cast Create or Destroy Water. And I'm going to create I'm going to create 10 gallons of clean water. And
Again.
have it, what?
Again, Kade is still restrained.
I can't do anything.
I mean, you can hold your action if you wanted.
Is the water gonna hurt?
You can hold my
Kade?
hand.
What? The water's not going to hurt Kade.
No, but the water's not also gonna hurt the ooze. I'm just gonna tell you that for free.
Is the ooze on fire?
The ooze is molten ooze. It's
So
molten
it's
lava.
Not flames.
It is not fire.
Wow.
Kade is on fire.
Kade is on fire, but is on fire... Like, Kade will need to be put
Kade
out
is
once
being
they escape from their...
Engulfed in lava right now.
But if I hold my
And
action,
is not dead somehow.
the ooze is up next. So I can't really do anything else. I don't think that would be helpful.
Hi, Megan.
Fine, everyone's just gonna let me die.
Hey, Megan!
Oh, hey, Megan.
Wow.
Yeah, I can't do anything.
I mean, you could attack.
I can't. Because it would...
Can
Estrella and Kade are there.
she do a ranged attack with us in the way? That's the problem.
Hmm.
I don't know
And I
that there's an
can't
official rule
move.
about this, but I often disallow it because I think it doesn't make sense. But I don't think there's an official rule,
I
so
mean,
up to you.
I'm gonna say that you could, like, vocalize to Estrella to duck, and you are on an incline,
That's true.
so where you are is above them. So I would rule that you could. You wouldn't get any sort of advantage or anything, but not that you would anyway, but you know.
You would in
Okay.
Baldur's Gate.
Well, I'm gonna choose my position there then.
Yeah.
Instead, and I'm gonna say Estrella duck, and
Wait.
I'm
What
going.
duck? Where is there a duck? I don't think a duck could survive here.
No, drop.
Oh.
Oh,
Oop.
Jesus.
And I'm going to breathe
It's
out.
Anakin. They have the high ground.
I'm gonna breathe out crackling blue lightning, and that's in a 5 by 30 foot line.
Oh, wait,
So,
no,
the-
line
Wait,
line
no,
would
no.
not, no, line hits me.
Lightning? If you're doing your breath weapon, that's gonna hit Estrella.
Yeah, no, I thought you were shooting an
Okay.
arrow.
Yeah, shooting an arrow is fine.
Okay, well I'll shoot an arrow then.
Jeez, girl, what are you trying to kill me?
Well, one of them's a nat 20, and then the
Okay.
other one is a 16.
Okay, both hit.
Alrighty,
Don't forget to roll your damage twice.
Yep.
Crit.
That's... Wait. Yeah, 30 piercing damage.
That's total or just from your crit?
Total.
Okay. It doesn't look. It's starting to like diminish.
Jesus.
Starting.
Starting.
No, I mean it's getting smaller.
Okay.
That just took it down quite a peg.
Okay.
But it is the Molten Ooze's turn. The only person it can attack is Kade.
Alright, P, it was nice knowing ya.
Bye-bye,
so-
Kade.
Well, we'll see if it even hits.
How is it going to miss? It's eating them.
Yeah, I guess it gets advantage.
does.
'Cause-
Restrain.
Okay, well, that's a dirty 20. So that is going to be another 21 damage.
Kate's down.
Kade is down.
I do. Hold on, let me try something. How much? Oh no. That's a 26. Never mind. That ain't gonna. I guess technically I could roll that. But I don't. Nope.
How would you roll a 26?
I have a strength of the grave. So
I
it's
had a feeling it was your.
5 plus the damage taken, which is 26. But it's a charisma saving throw, and I had 7. So a 19 or a 20, I could have done it.
I think it would have
Kate
been
did.
17 because technically that's the damage you took.
I still
Regardless, yeah. I don't know how that works.
I rolled a 4.
Ah, yeah, that's not gonna work. Cade!
So Kade is down.
How,
Still
Bye-bye.
restrained.
And it's on
yeah,
fire.
so they're gonna take death
on
fails because of the fire.
And
Um,
Cade's turn is next. So that's good.
Yeah. So we're gonna
Why
say you're
Am
incapacitated.
I, Kate,
Right? If you're
incapable
down, you're incapacitated. Yes.
Yes.
Of not
yes.
I was just looking for the correct marker. I thought I would have had one that.
Will I ever not full die in a campaign?
It doesn't say that you will full die. Did you roll your death save?
No, not yet.
Well, I mean, they automatically have a failure because of the fire damage. So,
Yeah.
Oh, they did take that at the end. So yes, there's one death save so far.
I
mean,
passed
fail.
one.
Okay.
Okay, so one fail, one.
Yay.
Good thing it ain't rolling because that would be the end of Kade.
How does this ooze look?
It doesn't look great.
I can't get sneak attack because Kade's now incapacitated, though. Wait, Kade, I also gave Kade the help action, so, well, I guess it doesn't matter. Nothing you did would need help. Unless you want to see if you get an at 20. Like, you could use it on your death save.
You can be helped on a death save?
I think so. I don't really know.
I'd allow it.
Nar.
Well.
Nar.
Alright, well, Estrella, that is your turn.
Like, I can't... At most, I can do... Like, because I can't get sneak. You said it looks bad? Or just like it's her, but...
No, it looks pretty bad. Compared to where it was when it started, it looks pretty bad.
Okay. I'm gonna make a choice here.
Okay.
I'm going to let Dog out of the baby Bjorn so that he can attack and thus be a secondary enemy in the presence of this so I can get sneak attack.
Okay, I want to remind you how many hit points Dog has.
Yeah.
5.
You can't sacrifice Dog.
But is
And
he
I
not
wanna remind you
resistant
what
to
happened-
fire or something? He's a hellhound. Oh, fine.
Yes, I guess he's resistant, but I want to remind you that you took damage when you hit it. And how much damage you took.
Can I direct Dog to attack but not successfully? I just want him to be part of the fight. I don't actually want him to attack.
Could be a distraction?
He can give me the help. I don't know what he can do. I don't know what he's capable of. What is Dog capable of?
So, in our house rules, he can give you advantage on attacks.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Okay. But you are putting him in danger.
I realize. But
So if this thing turns
I need advantage so I can get sneak attack. There's no way I can take it out otherwise. Bad things are happening and someone has to save Kade, so I'm sacrificing my dog.
Okay. He doesn't have to attack, he's just giving you advantage.
If I attack, the ooze is like splashback. When it did that, it didn't. It was just against me who was attacking, not against like a radius, right? Okay.
No, it was just you.
Okay.
Like, when you attacked, Kade didn't also take that damage,
okay.
other than the damage they were already taking.
I just think this has to be the right move before anything worse happens. So, okay. No. Come on. I rolled a 4 and a 2.
No.
Okay, but that's...
Wait, how much do you add? Just tell... No. Please tell me how much you
7. So I rolled...
Okay, they both hit.
The 9 hits?
Yep. I'm gonna tell you right now, guys. This thing has an AC of 6.
Oh.
Are you kidding me?
Well, alright.
Has an AC of 6
possible to the lowest.
It has an AC of 6, but it does have 110 hit points.
Oh my god. I don't...
So...
Well, that doesn't feel like we've heard it.
No. I'm saying total it has 110 hit points.
Oh yeah, if
you guys
have 10 left,
that's what it started with.
Oh, I rolled terribly.
I can't tell you what it's at now, but...
11. Plus...
Did you just say
I'm
11?
working on it. 11, 14, 15. I got 15.
Yeah, it's dead.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay. And I still have a bonus action. So with my bonus action, can I bonus action toss some water on Kade's body? Or, no, maybe I should bonus help action so that Zahara can...
I mean, Zahara gets here before me.
Yeah.
If this thing... I would think that if this thing is dead, that Kade is no longer restrained.
Yeah, but Kade's still on fire.
taking-
That's what I'm saying.
still
Like,
on
so
fire.
I could douse them.
Yeah.
Is that a bonus action or like an object action interaction?
I would say it can be an object
Okay,
interaction.
so I'm gonna douse them, and then I'll give them the help action unless Sahara would a help action help. I don't know what you would have planned here, but I'm gonna give.
I don't have a.
I'm gonna give.
Shoving a potion.
Oh, a potion! Right. Hold on. What's the rule for? I can't. I could.
You can bonus action a potion.
No, the
bonus action waterboard Kade for safety.
No, the rule is, according to my rules, which are your rules, in order to bonus action a potion, to feed someone else a potion is an action. Unless I throw the potion at them, which causes them damage.
You just toss the potion to Zahara?
Well, Zahara has potions.
Has potions.
I have potions.
So can Zahara just do it? Zahara goes before I do.
Yeah, that's a good point. Okay. So
I would actually say that dousing, just since it works out that way anyway, that dousing would be a bonus action for you.
Okay, I douse them.
Actually. Alright, they are no longer on fire, which brings to my attention that I don't have an on fire token.
Yeah, that generally doesn't come up very often.
This board is on fire!
Well...
Okay. And that is the top of the round. I need that D4.
Huh. Well, the last two were good.
D4.
Come on, just don't give me a 2 or a 1.
It's the fact that
3
you
again, so nothing happens. I think.
Nothing happens.
Yay.
So that means, Zahara, it is your turn.
I am shoving a potion down Kade's throat.
Deep throating a potion. Got it.
Okay.
I
can't do that.
Let me just double check which.
I'll throw up.
Oh, I do have. I'm gonna do the greater healing potion I have.
Okay. Roll that.
So that's 44 plus 4, right?
Yes.
What if I know?
I believe so.
And
because regulars 2d4.
Okay.
That's 48.
44 plus
44
4.
plus 4?
Oh! Kade, you're up 48 hit points. Okay, so...
That would be almost full.
Wouldn't that be nice? This is not going well, guys.
I blame you.
What did I do?
15 hit points.
I told you to move and you didn't.
Pretty well.
You didn't tell me until I had already taken my action.
Well, maybe if you listened to me better, you would have known what I was trying to say, but you just ignore what I say.
You didn't say it until I had already gone.
No, I said it before.
Did I even hear you?
Probably not, because you don't listen to Estrella. I know this. I just spoke in the third
hear
person.
and listen are different things.
Alright, that's all great and good and grand, but can we get the fuck over to the vents and get out of this fucking hellscape?
So just a reminder, there's the small vent right here that a rat could fit through.
That's useless to us.
Mm-hmm. And then
kick it in.
Wait, couldn't Kade just mold earth to make a hole for us?
You don't know where the lava is flowing in this volcano.
We have a vent.
So you could.
Well,
aren't we close to another vent?
I don't know what...
Yeah,
the
there's
fact
a vent
that
right here.
metagaming, Sienna is bringing up this other vent at all makes it seem significant in some way, but I don't see how it's useful.
The only way
I'm still playing checkers, apparently.
It's not very significant.
Okay, because I can't wild shape or polymorph, so I can't turn into any small animals.
Let's just walk towards the other vent.
Yeah.
Wait, not that I want to do this, but Sienna, did I take damage when I killed the thing?
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, you would have.
Just to be fair.
I feel like no. Because I would assume, well...
If it's not a reaction, then it should happen.
It's not
no
a
matter
reaction,
what.
so yeah, you still take the 5 damage total.
It's the same.
It's 3. Yeah, it's 3 acid and 5 fire. So
3
that's
acid.
just
Okay.
3 acid. Also, Rebecca, just look at Messenger real quick.
Suspicious.
Don't be suspicious.
Well,
Don't be suspicious.
hold on.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
That was why I was mentioning it. But it's not necessarily
Gotcha.
significant.
This is why
That
I
is
don't know.
Can we move?
Yeah, Zahara, it's your turn.
All right, let's go. I'm going to go towards the other one.
Yeah, you see it over here.
I just realized I can't dash on my turn. We can't dash on our turns
Nope.
because
Because of the rope.
the rope.
Oh, I don't know that Kade is attached to Zahara anymore.
Or me. Right? Because Kade was
Or
in the middle.
Estrella.
I think our...
I think the rope
Yeah.
would have to have been broken by now.
Well,
Rope's
I'm
gone.
also not dashing because I'm gonna heal myself.
Okay.
Kind of...
Well, I won't dash because I'm gonna
Well,
make sure that you get to where we're going.
I am...
Oh wait, actually, this is a bonus action spell, so I can dash.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm dashing then.
I'm gonna take a potion as my bonus action. So... Because I need that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Wait, I can't dash because I used my action to give the potion, so never mind. But you should go.
My action.
Also, Estrella, if you take a bonus action potion,
Yeah.
you can't dash.
Why
not?
not?
No, you can. Sorry, I was misunderstanding myself. Never mind. Ignore me.
Hydrate.
How dare you misunderstand yourself?
Oh,
I
hydrate.
could Are you talking about because I could bonus action dash?
That's
I
what
was thinking
about,
about
and
that, but I was like, I need to heal. So I might as well.
I realized it made more sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna take...
The action economy was
Yeah.
messing.
Should I take a greater? Or just a potion of healing? What's the greater? 4d4 plus 4?
4d4 plus 4.
Actually, you know what? I can game the system. I'm gonna take a bonus action dash and use my action to use the potion, so I get the full effect.
Smart.
So
There you go.
4d4s. Well, what is a regular potion?
16.
It's
2d4
2d4.
plus 2.
so bad. Okay, so 4d4 is...
You get 20.
Yeah, I get 20, which puts me up to full. Maybe since I'm doing a full an action for this, maybe I'll just go with the regular potion of healing. So that would be 2d4 is 8 plus 2 is 10. I think I'm just going to use a regular potion of healing here and hang on to the greater. Nope. Plus 10. Plus 10. What's happening? Oh. What? What's going on? Oh, it worked. I don't know. Anyway. So I have one less potion of healing. There we go. Well, yes. It is the rules as... Well, technically it's not the rule. It's the rules as house written because...
Yeah.
We did add our own rule, but... Yeah.
Okay. So that is now top of the round again. I need d4. I need a d4.
Okay, I've been doing well so far. I'm not doing well anymore. I got a 2 again. But
Alright, I need
we're
a d10.
nice and healed. Okay. Just no 1s. It's a 5. That's middle of the road. That should be fine.
What did you roll last
1.
time?
1.
Oh.
Yeah. There was a reason it almost killed you.
Mark redeemed an animal fact.
Oh.
What's a good animal fact?
Do you have an animal you want a fact about, Mark?
Yeah, give us an animal. We'll give you a fact about it. Hopefully, it's one that we know about.
Rabbits, I figured.
Bunnies. Bunnies eat their poop.
They do. And it's because some of it is actually nutritious, but they don't know which ones.
What?
They don't digest everything the first time around.
Yeah, so like some of them they can get nutrients from again, but they don't know which poops have like still pieces of hay and stuff in them, and which ones don't. So they eat them all.
The more you know.
Well,
Kate's face.
Mark, did you know that about your rabbits?
People.
Are you?
They're never
Mark
fun.
owns rabbits. You know.
Well, he probably knows that then.
Probably knows that then.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, they're like little pellets.
Yeah, no, I know that. I owned rabbits.
They're also
I
not
didn't.
rodents like a lot of people think. They're lagomorphs.
Well, I did know that too.
Sure, of course.
They are
I didn't
lagomorphs.
realize rodent was a class. I thought rodent was, or not. I don't. A taxonomy thing. I thought.
Oh yeah, class.
Is it true that if you touch a baby rabbit, their moms won't love it anymore?
Well, then you're assuming that animals express love.
Well, you know what
We'll
I mean.
abandon
They won't
it.
take care of it anymore.
They say that about birds.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Birds, that's
Most-
definitely not true.
Most birds have
because-
a bad sense of smell, if any.
Yes.
Like, yeah.
They don't have a great sense of smell, so they can't necessarily tell if they've been touched by
Turkey
birds or not.
vultures, on the other hand, actually do have a good sense of smell in relation to other birds.
I don't like
And a lot of
those
times birds
motherfuckers.
have a really good sense of taste. Well, actually, they don't have a great sense of taste.
Which is why they can eat peppers and be
They
totally
like
fine.
spicy things.
Yeah. Why is it
Um,
spicy?
But no, the thing about the bunnies not with the bunnies moms thing. Kate just asked. I'm starting to lose it.
Are they vegan?
Is not I mean, probably could be true if if it was without its mom for a decent amount of time. Like the mom might not recognize that it's its baby anymore. Depends on
Mark
I think
just
how
said
long.
that the mothers eat the babies sometimes.
Oh, yeah,
so
I mean, that
I feel like the
happens in
mother
a lot of
already doesn't love
animals.
them. If that's
When
what
I
it's
was
doing.
younger, I had an indoor-outdoor cat, and I looked out in my backyard one day, and she had a baby bunny cornered, so I shooed her inside, and then I bent down, and the little bunny jumped up into my hand, and I pet it a few times, and then it just launched away.
Oh,
Mhm.
that's so
But
wholesome.
I was scared that I then
Ruined
made
its
it
life.
unlovable.
No,
Yeah.
you didn't.
I mean, technically, I saved it, so it would have died via my cat anyway.
I think it jumped in your hands like, yes, my savior! I must be going now.
It did let me
Nice.
pet it for a few seconds.
That's cute.
It
Aw.
literally fit in the center of my hand. It was so tiny.
What a wholesome
Before
moment.
we find out what creature you guys have run into and probably end our campaign
No.
there.
And our campaign?
You're funny.
End our session there.
This is where the Tarrasque
I
comes
really
in.
thought that
Not
was
what
a
I meant.
joke of you
Not
saying
what I
that
meant.
we're all gonna die.
Yeah.
Not what I meant. I am also going to say, just to the mothers eating their babies thing, here's an additional fun fact, Mark, that
Fun used loosely here.
yeah, it's probably not that fun
And
for
not
most
so
people.
fun fact.
So
That's
prairie
fine.
dogs are actually opportunistic cannibals.
That I knew.
Because they live in group societies, so they'll all have their babies at the same time, and up to a certain age, certain mothers will or fathers will take out other babies because they want their babies to have the best chance, and then at a certain point they start caring for each other's babies. So
Of course.
it's only when they're very little and fuzzy looking that they're
Edible.
in danger of getting eaten by
Only.
others in their colony.
Wow, imagine the childhood trauma that those prairie dogs have
Yeah.
that
Wow.
they then inflict upon their
All right. And so to end our session tonight,
Cool.
generational
traumas.
trauma. You guys start to get closer to this vent over here, and you can actually just everybody make me perception checks real quick.
My die is broken.
Nat 20, baby.
Nice.
7.
Cade,
Seven.
Cade, you are able to see that this vent is not going to be big enough for you guys. It would be big enough for Dog.
That's not helpful. What is Dog supposed to do?
Throw Dog into the pit.
I'm just saying.
Dog is back in his Bjorn.
So, just FYI, that's just what I wanted to tell you. And as you are looking at this pit, at this vent, thinking, great, on to the next one, you see some of the rocks around the edge start to shift, and you see another little hole kind of open up, as something is digging its way out of inside the volcano. And you see a Zorn breach the surface.
A Zorn.
A Zorn!
Oh, what?
Zorn's lemma.
Oh, that's heinous.
A Zorn!
Wasn't there a Zorn in one of the Taz campaigns?
Yeah.
Possibly.
Yeah, that does sound familiar now.
That is fucked up looking.
There's something like that in one of the monster manuals.
Yeah, that's just from the
Oh,
regular
okay.
monster manual.
I thought so.
It says Zorn!
Man, it's got a mouth where mouths shouldn't be. You know
Yeah,
how
it
I feel
does.
about that, Sienna.
Yeah, I know.
Got too many limbs.
That too.
Yeah,
An odd
it's
number.
got too many limbs
Well,
and mouths where mouths shouldn't be, which is Rebecca's
least favorite
thing.
Well, with that, I hate it
And-
here. When do we get to go home? Not that I have a home, but
When do we get to go home?
I wanna go home.
that's like legit my voice right now. All right. Well, thank you all for joining us. I need to go. Good night,
jeez.
everybody.
Oh boy. Good night,
Good
everyone.
night, friends.
Good night.
Night.
Toodaloo.
Sleep tight.
Adios.
Bye forever.
Don't let the magma ooze bite.
The what?
Molten ooze.
Molten, whatever.
Oh.